Hey there, welcome to Team Fitness Junkies. I am super excited to have you. Just wanted to send you this welcome video as part of your welcome email and let you know that you have joined an amazing team of just women. There's a few men, and we're just an empowering tribe, ready to just support you in whatever you want out of this business. This team is also a top 100 team in the company in Beachbody. They've been an elite team. We've been an elite team 2 years in a row, which is really exciting. So I know you don't know what that means yet, but you will, and it'll be very important. But all that is to say that we have an amazing team. We have an amazing set of coaches and leaders that are here to support you, and I am one of those. So welcome. The second thing I want to cover is just remain calm. So when I joined this business, I was like, I don't know what to do. I feel lost. I feel like awkward. I don't even know where to start. So I have been there. And most of you know my story from seeing my posts and stuff. I'm also still working 4 days a week for in a corporate job. So I know where you're at. I know exactly where you're at. And trust me, some of the very top coaches in the company have started exactly where you are. So just don't panic. Just remain calm and don't feel like you have to do everything at once. Otherwise, you'll probably split. You won't want to be a part of this business, and that would just be so sad because it's amazing. So I've got some notes. I'm looking at it. Over the next few days, over probably the course of the next week, you'll receive a couple more emails from me with a couple more videos, and we'll touch on some other topics just to get you started, like social media and whatnot. So expect to see those. You've got the welcome email, which you got with this video. And once we get through this, next week, we'll schedule a getting started right call. You and I'll chat. Yay, live on Zoom, and that's always super exciting. So there's that coming as well, because really it's all about you and getting to know you and your goals before we ever figure out how to get you into the business, because I want to make sure it's right for you. Okay, so just a couple real basic things to go over. You have a couple Beachbody sites. One is the one you use personally to log in to shop and to if you want to buy something or if you want to log into your coach online office. You get really familiar with that term. That is you go to teambeachbody.com. So teambeachbody.com, and then you log in. And then there's going to be a little, you can shop there, and that's your main homepage, or there's going to be a little button that says coach, and then you drop down to coach online office, and that takes you to the back office, and there's lots of great stuff in there, and we'll get to that. We'll talk about that. That's where you would buy, and that's where you learn, and that's where you're going to house all your business tools as well when you start to work this as a business. Okay, so there's that. You have a couple sites where people can go and buy from you. Okay, so these are different than your site to log in. The first one is just your general site. It's beachbodycoach.com / and then your screen name, whatever screen name you use to when you signed up. So that's kind of complicated to give to people. I remember I went and got like a GoDaddy domain name. StacyCalcaterra.com it was at the time. Now that's linked differently, but it was just, I linked a domain name from GoDaddy to that long site, and it was just easier for me to give to people. But you don't have to do that. That's just a suggestion. You get two other websites too that are very similar. One that's Shakeology focused and one that's Ultimate Reset focused. You may not even know what the Ultimate Reset is. It's a 21-day detox program that's amazing, life-changing. It was life-changing for me, and I can tell you all about it when we chat live if you want to know more. You will also get added, if you haven't been already, to the Team Fitness Junkies 2 Facebook team page. And you might be wondering why there's Fitness Junkies 2. So Jen Delvaux, who you've probably seen in social media or you've seen pictures with me, she's my bestie. I don't know how many years ago now, we co-created Team Fitness Junkies, and she's my upline. So it's not like we kind of run the Fitness Junkies brand, I will say, together, but I've separated. Our teams have gotten so big. I now have my own Facebook page just for you and just for our teams. It's a little bit more intimate. So it'll say Team Fitness Junkies 2, but you'll notice the logo is very similar to a lot of the Fitness Junkie stuff that Jen does as well. It's a great, safe place to go and ask questions, general questions, especially if you just want to kind of get anyone's opinion. I check in there often. There's other coaches that are on there too, so go there and feel comfortable asking questions there. On Mondays, I typically try to post the happenings for the week. It's really kind of like, here's what calls are coming up, here's what trainings are coming up, just as a reminder. Although every week's pretty much the same, I still do it. So just kind of be involved in that group. It's a really, really great resource. Okay, so calls. Let's talk about calls because they are kind of important. They don't take up much time, but man, they keep the fire lit in your belly if this is something you really want to do for a business. There's a national wake-up call that Beachbody does every Monday. It's at 11 a.m. I personally can rarely ever get on it live. They have a playback number, and you can download the Team Beachbody Coach podcast I know from Apple, I don't know about Android, sorry. And then you can listen to the playback. It's usually posted by like 1 or 2 o'clock on Monday. It's kind of like it's like my Monday ritual to listen to that on my way home from work. So that's National Wake Up Call. It's like 20 minutes of your time. It's really great content, top coaches that literally started right where you're at right now and that have been really successful in the business and helping others. There is usually a Wednesday at noon live YouTube training that Janelle Summers does. Now she's in her organization, she's Jen's upline, and she hosts a noon live training, which again, I post the link to and you can go watch the playback. I'm about 50-50 on whether I can get on that one live, but I always make it a priority to go back in and watch it. So it's amazing training. And then we often play around with doing team calls. So at the moment, as I'm videotaping this, we're doing a team call on Thursday nights on Zoom at 8:30. That changes, so depending on when this video is getting released to you, you and I may be touching base on whether that call is still happening or not. We try not to ask a lot out of you guys in terms of your time and like scheduling things, but it's just really great to get on that Zoom call right now for team camaraderie and just seeing each other. It's like a live chat. It's really great. So that's what's going on at the moment for calls. Okay, so to start, if you just want to start just poking around in the back office, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can go to the, again, Coach Online Office from your Team Beachbody site. And if you go to the news and training section, the training section specifically, you'll see that we have a new Coach Academy and you can kind of poke around in there. There's some great videos, but again, we can get there later. We can do it after the Getting Started Right call. Just want you to know it's there. A couple other things really quick. I know this is getting long. As soon as we're through with this process and getting started right, you'll get plugged into what we call our 21-day new coach training. It starts on the first Monday of every month. Jen has put together an amazing academy. You'll see me make a cameo or two of appearance in some of the videos, and it's just little nuggets of information every day for 21 days. You just have to check into this Facebook group and do with it what you want. It's really great information. And then right after that, we can throw you into a 7 Days to Emerald group. And you might be going, what's Emerald? Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be crystal clear at that point what it is. So don't even worry about it for now. And then lastly, I just want to make sure you guys know how available I am. So I'm ridiculously available, probably almost to a fault, according to my husband. So here's the deal. If you need something immediately from me, like if you got to get an answer from me, like right now, you need to text me and I will give you my telephone number and it'll be part of the information that you get from me. You need to text me right then, and then text is the quickest for me. If it's something that can wait a couple hours or till the end of the day, then send me an email at the email address that you're getting this stuff from, or you can send me a Facebook message. I'm checking there a lot as well. So, okay. I'm super excited to have you. I'm so excited, you guys. This is just, it's such a fun business. It's not work. It's amazing. And welcome to the Fitness Junkies tribe. See ya.